Hey everyone, welcome to the Burnt Brass Homestead channel. I hope you have started planning and planting your spring garden. If not, now's the time to get those seeds started. Or you can purchase young plants from your local nursery or big box stores. And for those who collect SNAP benefits, note that you can use your funds to purchase vegetable seeds and plants. Buying young vegetable plants from Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, or wherever you buy them should cost about $3 to $4 per plant. Some vegetables like lettuce, cabbage, Swiss chard, collards may be sold in 6-cell planters for the same amount. So spending $40 to $60 on young vegetable plants will still save you so much more money overall, as these plants will keep producing throughout the summer. This is especially true for plants like tomatoes, squash, beans, okra, broccoli, and fruits. But I personally think plants like lettuce, cabbage, collard, Swiss chard, spinach, and kale, if they are being sold in single plants for $3, is not really worth it. In that case, go ahead and start the seeds from scratch. They are pretty easy to start. But then again, I like to grow everything from seed if I can. It is by far the most economical way to start and keep a garden going year after year for very little. This is especially true once you start collecting your own seeds. In any event, we harvested most of our remaining greens from our greenhouse. We've been eating on them throughout the fall and winter. This last batch that was harvested, I noticed eggs had already been laid on them. This footage was recorded March 15th, and I'm just getting around to editing and posting this video. But we had a relatively mild winter, so I knew to be on the lookout for pesky bugs, just not so early in the season. This is what happens when winters are not cold enough to kill off some of the pesky bugs. With that said, I want to warn you guys to check your gardens early for signs of bugs and be prepared to deal with them before you have an infestation early in the spring. Those like me who grow food naturally without chemical pesticides or insecticides have to be ready to deal with pests before they become overwhelming. Otherwise, our growing season will be delayed, less productive, or shortened. If you are starting a garden for the first time this year, or maybe this is your second year, you may not see as many bugs. But those who have been gardening for a while at their current location and who experienced pests the previous year, well, the probability of you experiencing them early this year is high if you had a mild or short winter. This is because the eggs that were laid the previous year were likely warm and cozy under rocks, soil, and debris, waiting for the spring. And here it is. To me, it seems like an early spring. If you have a greenhouse, including low tunnels, which are naturally warmer climates, definitely be ready to deal with pesky bugs early on. So this video is serving as a warning to be prepared to deal with pests in your garden early if you are in a similar situation as I am. Zone 6B, somewhat mild and short winter, growing food in a greenhouse or low tunnel or any type of hoop house. By harvesting most of our leafy greens in the garden, we took care of the eggs early on. The pests currently have very little to feast on. We will be planting young plants in the garden soon. Afterwards, we will keep an eye on them and destroy any new eggs that appear, as well as implement natural remedies such as diatomaceous earth, homemade natural bug sprays that are non-toxic, manually checking and squashing eggs with our fingers, companion planting, and having beneficial insects such as ladybugs, praying mantis, just to name a few. This is how we control pests in our garden naturally without using chemicals. I hope this video was helpful. If so, please like, share, and subscribe to help this small channel to grow.